back in the early days of navigation, sailors used to see a strange sight in the Antarctic. They'd see a giant iceberg towering high out of the sea, and it would be moving against the wind. The wind would be blowing this way. The great iceberg would be moving right into the teeth of the wind. And this, of course, frightened the sailors whose ships were powered by the wind, until it was discovered that, of course, only a fraction of the great berg was visible, and that its huge, ponderous roots were caught in the great currents of the ocean. And it was being borne perfectly along its way, regardless of the winds and the tides on the surface. Well, this is what a man needs. He needs his roots deep in a great main stream of his own choosing, and then he'll move along his way, regardless of the winds on the surface of his life or short-term expediency, and he'll get to where he's going.
My coach read a lot of books, but his favorite book was Think and Grow Rich. He read that book every day since 1961. So now I read part of that book every day. We gotta push ourselves. We have to raise our awareness with study. If we don't do that, we don't push ourselves, we don't go nowhere. You know, we all have goals. There's a desire in you. That desire is a power somewhere in the universe that's seeking manifestation through your help, through your power. We're made in God's image. We're not made for working. We're made for creating. Let's start creating. Let's start living. Let's start thinking. Let's start moving in our own direction like the iceberg, against the crowd, doing our own thing, thinking for ourselves.